Hey, Dee.
Yeah, Dino.
Did I ever tell you about Podcoin?
No.
Well, Podcoin is this cool new app that basically pays you to listen to podcasts.
What?
Yeah. Before you get excited and quit your job.
Okay.
It doesn't pay you like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, you're not going to have a second income or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
But it will get you a couple of, like, gift cards to, Starbucks or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. And even if you don't, want to take the rewards cards, you can donate the money that you generate to charity.
That's awesome.
So it's really cool. Basically, all you do is you go to your app store for your phone and you search for Podcoin, you download it, look for your favorite podcast like the Shiznit Show.
Right.
Go ahead and start listening. And as you listen, you will start earning reward points.
What?
On top of all of that, if you put in our promo code, Red Rock, when you first sign up, you'll get 300 points right off the bat.
Wow. So I download the app. I listen and collect points and earn gift cards. But when I sign up, I get an extra 300 points?
Yep. And that's not all.
What?
Yep. If you look
There's more?
There's more. If you look in their bonus section or a bonus show, which is a show that's being featured on Podcoin, like the Shiznit Show, you will get 1.5 times credit that you normally get for listening to the regular shows.
Wow.
So it's really great.
So I get bonus points for listening to a show that I'm already listening to.
Exactly.
Right now.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. I'm downloading it. Is it in my Play Store?
It is.
I'm going to get it.
If you're not listening to the Shiznit Show on Podcoin, what are you doing with your life?
What's happening with it? This is Slink Johnson, a.k.a. Black Jesus, your Lord and Savior, and you're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network. How you love that?
You are listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network, featuring Pod of Thrones and
the Shiznit.
Look, this is for my old heads, young G's, etc. Dino Red said he loves the intellectual. Yes, he never hesitates. I can rap whatever, bro. I'm only in first gear and still way ahead. Living in the cold world full of that nonsense. Drug heads, teen moms, day-to-day violence. Fiends at the corner, panhandle for bottles. 12-year-olds running around with pistols and hollows. Fuck my conscience, but still I do. I know right from wrong, but my decisions is stupid. My generation is crazy, and the media proof. Ignorance is bliss, and we is illy influenced. And that's why I'm here. Old soul kicking brand new flavor in your ear. Rapper of the year.
this is the Red Rock Podcast Network. From Red Rock Studios in Los Angeles, California, this is the Shiznit. Now, put your hands together for the Shiznit.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Shiznit Show. I am your boy. I am your host, Dino Red, and I have with me, as always, my ride or dies, Miss Dijon Monique.
What's up, world? It's your girl.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pip Lily is still not back.
Wow.
There it is. Yes, he is sick. He's back from his vacation, but he is sick. So, poor Pip. Hey, Pip, get better. We know you're listening. We'll hold it down for you, man. We miss you. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, we will.
That's right. So before we get started, welcome back. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to those listening to us live on Castbox app.
Whoop.
And let me say this right now, because I've been getting a lot of people asking me, hey, when do you go live? Hey, when are you guys live? Hey, when are you guys live? I tell them they don't check in, but I'm gonna say it anyway for those listening, wondering when we go live if we haven't said it. I feel like we say it all the time, but I guess we have. Yeah, but that's how it is.
Well, whatever.
That's
It's like how my mom.
Yeah, radio and TV and stuff like that, you have to repeat a billion times. You have to write it everywhere. You have to, you know what I mean?
Keep repeating it constantly.
So, right. That's why you wonder why radio is so repetitious. Mm-hmm. That's why. Because
people are like,
people don't retain it otherwise.
But we said it 50 times.
Right.
It's like my mom, I listen to your show.
And no shade.
But when does it come on?
No shade to you guys. But, okay. So, 10 a.m. Pacific time on the Castbox Live app on Sundays is when we broadcast live. So if you want to check us out, all you people hollering at me when we go live, that's when we go live.
Yes.
But I don't expect a whole lot of you guys to show up because it's, kind of early and it's a Sunday morning. So,
well,
you know,
if I got to get up and listen, no.
If you got to get up and perform, right?
No. The real listeners, they come and they tune in. And we also have regular listeners that come through
The
and
Cast
listen to
Box.
us. Yeah, it's like the Cast Box.
Yeah.
So we appreciate them. And I'm
We do.
also in the Cast Box chatting away with the listeners. So look,
Yes, for sure.
get up, tune in live. You asking about it. Dino's telling you about it again.
That's right. And shout out to Beat Break Radio 87 FM, where
Woo-hoo.
music and talk radio lives. Thank you for checking in on us if you're listening to us on that and all the fantastic talent that they have on that station.
Yes.
So, and the sister feed, which is Reach One Communications, is either just launched or about to launch. I'm not sure exactly where I've been a little behind with the holidays and everything that's been. DD, thank
I
God
know.
August is over.
I know.
August was so bad for me.
Oh, my
August was
God.
the single worst month I've had probably in my whole entire life.
I bet.
Of
It
all
was
the
really
months,
bad.
of all the months in all my life, of all the years and all, I think that was the worst month I've ever had.
I know. It was really bad. Like,
It
from week to
was.
week, I was almost like,
Yeah.
oh, no,
It was
what's
like-
going to be this week?
You know what I'm saying? Like
I was paranoid for other people. I told you my client said she was getting her house tinted, and I was like, wait, hold on. But let me tell you. So man, I was paranoid for you.
Yeah, and now that August is over and we're into September, seems like the fog has lifted. The curse is, I was drowning all of August. Basically, I was I was just trying to keep my head above water. Now I'm not on land yet, but somebody finally, the universe threw me a floatie.
I'm telling you, September has opened up possibilities.
The universe has thrown me a floatie. So now I'm just kind of dog paddling with my floatie instead of just keeping my head above water.
Right. So what kind of floatie did life throw you?
Well, my dad's home from the hospital.
Awesome.
And that's kind of a bittersweet situation.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's sweet because he's home and he is on the mend. He's doing better. Bitter because his new normal is not what it was before he went into
His
the
regular
hospital,
routine.
right? No, not just his routine, but his regular level, his baseline, as they call it in the health industry. His baseline, it's been lowered, which is a part of
Getting older.
the aging process, and these hospital trips and these serious bouts with illnesses and multiple things. It wears on you, when you're elderly like that. And so now I have to step up, and he needs a lot more. He's not nearly as independent as he was. So my plate is super
Got a
full.
little bit more on it now.
Super full. Yeah, that with my wife who was just in a car wreck or whatever. But back to, not to bring the show down, but on the plus side, another floatie that the university threw me is we got a new car.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got a new car.
Is that the car that's in front?
That is the car that's in the driveway. Yeah. So it is not brand new, just only because I bought a brand new car before, and
It wasn't
all
worth
the
it.
financial guys say like that's like the worst investment ever, and
Yeah.
which I don't know if I agree with that, but it is kind of when you have a couple of years, it does depreciate a lot, and you can get a good deal, whatever. So I like the new. It's a 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's really good.
yeah. So
That's not bad.
No, not bad. So so buying a car with my wife. Oh my God.
Oh, how did that go?
That is not easy. Not easy. I prefer the way we did it the first time. She just was like, I need a new car. Like, I don't want no used car or tired of it. I need a new car. So I went out and got a new car, and she just drove it. And I did all the other stuff, and it was like way easier. This time she was way more involved, and
Oh, she wanted to be more hands-on.
yeah.
She must have had some complaints about the previous
She
decisions
didn't.
that you
That's
no.
that's so funny. That's what's so funny about it is that she, you did a good job with the car and da da da. And
But then
all
now
this.
she wants to be so involved this
But now
time.
she wants to be so involved.
So how did it go?
Well, it went well. There was a lot of compromise, like with everything in marriage. That's what marriage is basically.
Uh-oh. It's a big car sale.
No, well, yeah. Well, a big compromise is what I was going to say.
Oh.
That's what marriage is. It's a big compromise.
Sounds like a car sale to me.
So yeah, I wanted, there was, because she likes compact cars.
Okay.
I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
I've been riding around a compact car for 15 years.
Yeah,
I was tired of it.
Mid-size, come on.
I wanted a mid-size.
Yeah.
I wanted a mid-size. Like, let's step it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Not to mention, when we got our car, we got the bottom of the line, the base model, didn't have any extras.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And my situation was a lot different back then. It was 15 years ago. I was younger. I'd only been on my job like 4 or 5 years. My credit was a rag. You know,
Yeah, you sound like me right now.
Yeah, I was so bad. My credit union turned me away. They was like, no, we can't help you, bro. Sorry.
Dang.
I was like, wow, and I couldn't even be mad because I knew I was kind of a mess.
Yeah.
So I just took the higher rate. You know what I mean? The interest rate. I just took the higher rate and put down
A little bit more.
a little bit more and all that to make the payments a little bit manageable. And then as my credit got better, I refinanced and got a really good rate.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I went back to my credit union this time, and it was after we walked away from a car. Actually, we walked away from a car because the price was right. The price was very, very good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the rate that they were trying to give me, like, they started off at like a 8. Went down, they're like talking about 7.99. Then the lowest he got was like a 6 something, not a 6, but a 6 something.
Okay.
So this is a tip for you guys. You know, anybody out there who's never bought a car, doesn't know how to buy a car.
Because I always go to auctions. So when I think
Bruh.
my next
when you want to buy a real car,
yeah, exactly. So help me out. So when I'm ready to go buy a real car, tell me what I need to do because
Okay.
I don't know. I have no man intuition on this.
I will tell you, the first thing you need to do is know. You know how there's that saying that goes around, know your worth.
Yes.
Well, in the car or house, both things, know your worth, meaning know what your credit score is. Okay, you have to know what your credit score is. So if you don't know what it is, get a printout, find out what it is before they do, and then find out what's the going rate for your score.
Oh.
Okay.
You can do that?
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can find out the going rate. And so know that going in because they are going to want to finance you. Okay. Oh, also, and also go in pre-approved, not pre-qualified, pre-approved.
Pre-approved.
Yes, that basically means you already got a loan for. So okay. First, you have to know your worth, know your credit score, and all that. Then you have to know the kind of car that you want, right? Or at least your budget, something, your payment. You have to know something. You can't just like know nothing. You have to do. Yeah, you have to do some research. So find out. Right. I suggest writing down. And if you're a couple, I suggest you both take a sheet of paper, write down
what you want,
like the top 3 most important features in the car to you. Hopefully, some of those features will overlap. Yeah, but if they're not, then you're going to have a little bit of a tougher time trying to find the car with all 6 features. But or maybe you have to cut it down to the top 4. But in any case, that's a good start. The top 3 features for each of you guys. Hopefully, like I said, there's some overlap. Then you start doing your research. Find the cars that fit in your budget. If you want to do new, or if you can afford new, in your budget. And if you can't do new, then you want to do, you want to find the cars used, how old and how many miles and all that kind of stuff. Also, people, pay attention to trim levels. Do you know what a trim level is?
No.
A trim level, you know how when you buy like a Honda Accord or Mercedes-Benz S-Class or C-Class or and all those little numbers, that stuff means something.
Oh.
That shit's not just on there just to be on there. Like, that's what's called a trim level.
Oh,
because
that's not just a model number.
No, that's not just the model number. It is the model number, but it means something. And what it means is the difference between the baseline car and the same car, the same model, but different trim. Because, see, the model is like Honda. Okay,
Accord.
Honda is the make. Model is the Accord. But they could be like 4 different Accords.
Right. The
And
LS, the SS.
Right. Those are the trim
SS200,
levels. And from the bottom to the top, which is the one that's fully loaded, and the bottom is the base with like the hardly any.
It don't have no numbers after it.
Well, it does. It still has numbers.
Oh.
But it just what comes with it
Okay.
is bare minimum.
Okay.
That's the bare minimum, like they call it the base model, right? It could be $10,000 difference.